What's good, YouTube? It's just me back with another YouTube video. Today we're going to talk about the void. The void. You know what I'm talking about. That emptiness you feel, that hole you feel in your chest when it feels like you're just empty. There's nothing there. The void. You feel me? You feel like you have no purpose. You just feel like you're just existing in this world. We're going to talk about that today. So what I want to start with is that the void cannot be filled with things outside of yourself. Let's start baseline right there. Cars, drugs, sex, fucking a significant other, money. These things aren't going to fill the void that you feel. They're not going to fill that hole. They're not going to fill that void that you have, because those things are not inside of you. They're outside of you. You feel me? Trying to fill the void with things like that is like trying to fill a cup with a hole in the bottom of it with water. You're not going to get anywhere. Like, no progress is going to be made like that. So, like, the void has to be filled through self-fulfillment. Like, you have to do things and soul search and do things that you like to do. You feel me? Find out what's wrong with you. You feel me? And figure out what gives me a sense of fulfillment, so that hole that I have in my, that hole that I feel, that void feels filled. It may be multiple things that need to be done. It might not just be like, oh, I realized that when I help people, or when I go outside, or when I make videos, or when I exercise or something like that, like when I do those things, oh, the void in me feels filled. It may be something else. It may be a plethora of things. You feel me? So in order to find out what it is, you have to do things. Get outside your comfort zone and do things to see how they affect that void. How to check if you have a void, if you've been living on autopilot, if you've been on NPC mode, is to sit in silence. I'm gonna make a video on silence either later this week or next week. I'm gonna make a video on silence. But sit in silence. And you'll know if you have a void once you sit in silence. Like, it's gonna hit. I promise you. A lot of people cannot sit in silence. That is one thing I will say on this video. A lot of people can't sit in silence. A lot of people are afraid of silence, which is why they always have something either playing in the background, or there's always some kind of noise wherever they at, or whatever they're doing. I'll say that. But fill the void, man. Find a way to fill the void. Can't fill it with external things. Clothes, none of that shit is gonna fill the void, man. You gotta work on yourself to fill the void. You gotta look inside yourself to fill the void. You'll notice that all of my videos all have this, they always come back full, they're always gonna come back full circle. It's always gonna be you. Just you. Just like right now, it's just me.